Чё? Ты начала шуметь указкой?
Lost the roll when your team divvied up the loot? Come treat yourself! Go dent some helmets.
Welcome to the Hall of Valor.
Это называется сосиска под шубой.
Да.
Ну, по крайней мере, во всяких столов.
Смотри, что они пишут. Сообщение, и ты забыл. Привет, котятки. Нам сообщили, что недалеко от побережья на корабль напал дракон. Вы что, издеваетесь? Настоящая громадина. Возможно, сама Ктаранда. Найдите выживших, и если среди них будет Итильред, передайте ему, чтобы он вернулся сюда. Хочу выколоть из него немного дури. А вы... Выколоть? Обнимает, целую Изабеллу. Привет, котятки.
Storm Riders get really possessive about their hordes. She'll be tracking the scent of anything that got taken.
Looks like they're talking about a dragon. Kataranda?
Kataranda the Storm Rider. She's bad. She's real bad. Breathes lightning, like the Vincimer.
The Vincimer was kind of friendly, though.
Kataranda isn't. She is a bad dragon.
Я вышел.
Were you writing in your book a bit ago?
A little bit. I've been trying to get this story going, but it's been hard. So I'm taking it with me, writing a little bit every time I have a chance.
Gotta be hard to concentrate with Rook talking all the time.
Hey! Also, fair.
It's easier, actually. Helps me focus to have some background noise.
Again, hey!
I get that. I like to think by the ocean. The sound of the waves washes away all the little stuff.
Рыныш лежит на картонке. Нашли самогон, ценный предмет. Он так называется, ценный предмет.
No treasure here. Maybe in the wreckage over there?
Yep. Nope.
All yours, Taj.
Hey. Nope again. Right. Where were we? Hey, Valara. Where'd you learn to fix that old elven stuff?
Learned through trying, mostly. Luckily, the first ones I broke weren't the explodey kind.
You're better at it than most of the Veil Jumpers.
It was interesting, so it kind of became my whole life. It was also part of why Ireland and I broke up. cooking is the same thing for me. I find it interesting, so I read about it whenever I can.
Yeah, it's your thing.
Trouble coming.
And another Fenarel altar.
Okay.
Точно.
Cataranda threw that ship like a toy.
Looks like something took the treasure and buried it.
Careful ahead. That's what's killed.
What? It flew off with the treasure.
Dragons aren't the only ones who like to collect anything shiny.
У нас ворон спиздил сокровища.
Вот.
М?
Вот.
Нет.
What if we gave it a coin? Would that be a fair trade?
We have to pay you? I feed you breadcrumbs every week. So, all those things you told me about, do they bother you? The focusing and forgetting other stuff?
They did. For a while at least. But I've learned to work with them, not against them. I could try and make myself change, probably fail and get mad, that kind of thing. Or I can try to lean into them, you know? Really embrace the things that make me the way I am.
I'm glad you're doing the second one.
Right back at ya.
Так, куда забраться?
Nope. Nothing. Nope. Nothing.
This is all of the treasure stolen from Cataranda.
Let's get to the beach where I lured the Vincimer. Plenty of open space for a good fight. And be ready with poisons. Lightning dragons are more sensitive to poison than most. Got it.
Серьезно. Кто бы сомневался.
Everyone, get ready.
Cataranda!
Когда еще это делаешь? Да. О, конечно. Он еще этим получаю только я.
We just took down Deathstorm the Storm Rider. We are drinking for free tonight.
And look, there's...
Yep. Storm Riders carry around bits of their horde. I think maybe they get worried when it's not with them.
сюда, пожалуйста.
Ready for a fight?
Passo lançado, eu vou todos os lados.
Everyone!
Не знаю. Нет, ты просто теплый. Там ветер сильный, да? Я говорю,
У себя.
он так заметно перемещается.
Думаю, что много надо. Здесь мост. Вот. Они не могли просто сделать сплошной. Вот нахера этот мостик?
Just a meddling busybody. One who stirred up the butcher's Antam.
I can't believe you're defending them.
I am not defending anyone, Jacobus.
You're letting them be a part of this? My cousin died because the governor didn't stop the Antam from...
Jacobus.
No. I'm not going to stand around and listen to this. I'll see you later.
Well, now that unpleasantness is dealt with, about your mysterious informant.
Whoever they are, they know the Antam and Treviso.
Your message made it sound like this informant also knows where the gods are staging their ritual.
Treviso does not need this troublemaker. This should be left to proper officials.
It very much concerns Rook. We have a contact who offers access to the butcher and privileged information on the gods.
A chance to find your gods and to free the city. A prize for both our causes.
Подштанники.
You don't expect much, do you?
Hopefully it is that simple. Our contact knows the city and Antam, but we don't know them.
How do you know it's for real?
They gave us patrol patterns. Dreadnought arrivals. Their information is real.
And you didn't share this with me?
The bookkeepers can bookkeep when the meeting is done.
When and where do we meet?
They'll be in the market.
And they ask for me, not you or Viago.
You helped this city, and you're helping all of Thedas. You've earned respect.
We just don't know from whom.
I'll talk with this mystery contact.
And the rest of us will hope not to get caught in your crossfire again.
We fight for everyone. And the chance to strike at the gods and the Antam? It's worth the risk. Good luck, Rook. See what this mysterious informant can give us. The meeting is in the market, Rook.
They implied you can't miss them.
Try not to damage anything.
So we're supposed to meet this unknown contact? Feels like a trap.
Fighting gods with the crows. I'm curious who would try to trap us. If our informant actually knows where Elganon and Gillinane are performing their next ritual, it's worth the risk.
The Antam make demands, friend.
Nice market.
So many things you could buy. How do you choose?
Okay. Viago and Taya said our informant is somewhere in the market. Let's find them. I just hope their supposed information...
Rook, I presume.
The Butcher!
There's no need for that. Treviso is the trap, not this meeting. Please. So tense. I promise, I'll signal when it's time to fight.
Strange way to ambush someone.
I don't have to ambush anyone. You think I couldn't just march on the crows? Scattered on town flock to me. I have the soldiers to raise your casino and every inch of this city.
But I'll bet there's no profit in actually winning.
There's money being made by the occupation. But not by me. I said Treviso was the trap, and I meant it. The jewel of Antiva. She sings even while caged. Such purity in every stone. It's trapped my heart. I love this city.
You have a strange way of showing your affection.
I conquered it. I didn't betray it. Not like the cattle born here. You know there are traitors here. They ransom their own city. Literal gods stalk the land, but these filth worship their own purses. But you're different. You and the crows stay true to your roles. It means something when you die, and even more when you kill. You're as much a work of art as this city. And you want a secret from me.
If you really do love this city, you'll tell me where the gods are holding their ritual.
The gods, they give strength. But all they ask in return is everything. I can feel their corruption. I can hear their whispers. They're calling for a ritual. If I give in, I'll know where you need to go. But I will lose my jewel. My city! So... you live in a casino. Let us make a game of this. I will become what the gods want. Welcome their whispers. Meet me and show me if the crows deserve my city.
The Butcher was our contact, and he's letting himself fall to the Blight? Finish them off! We need to go after the Butcher! So the Butcher wants us to prove we're worthy of saving Treviso. That's what's happening.
I thought he was given into whatever the gods were doing.
Everyone's acting like normal, like the Butcher hasn't gone nuts.
They're on, Tom. They don't ask questions.
Safer to keep your head down, I guess.
I see what you need. Prove you deserve it.
Hear the shift in his voice? He's changing.
I see. My Treviso. Will not abandon you to the traitors who gave you to me.
Рыб, тебя больше меня горы.
There's the Butcher. He's a Reaver and fighting his own Antom.
How's that thing going to tell us about the gods?
We have to hope he's still in there.
Не хотел сказать. Так. О, сундук.
city! This is the power the gods give!
Gotcha! Where is the ritual?
I see Tearstone Island! The ritual! Tearstone Island!
He's gone. And he named the ritual site Tearstone Island.
Huh. An on-time who kept his word. Guess Treviso really rubbed off on him.
He got the death he wanted. Good trade, I guess. And he gave us the information we came for.
Yes, truly the Butcher was a paragon of honor and virtue, and we are all devastated to see him go.
Eventually.
And now you have a location for your final pointless confrontation. The gods are at Tearstone Island. Isn't that what you wanted? A chance to die a hero's death? So go. Leave Treviso to those who deserve it.
The Butcher did warn us about a traitor. Didn't get a chance to name them, though. Thanks for confirming that for us, Evenchi.
Given how much that man talked, I'm shocked he actually kept his mouth shut.
You sold Treviso out to the Antom.
I did what was best for Treviso. Who else would have done what was necessary? That troop of fools in the casino? They would have provoked the Antom to slaughter, the kind they carried out in every other Antivan city they crossed. I gave them the crows, so they would not take the rest of the city. I gave them an inch, so they would not take a mile.
How are the Antom holding up their end of the bargain, Governor? Not too well, from what I've seen. And now they're working with the gods. You didn't prevent a slaughter. You just postponed it.
If you hadn't killed the Butcher...
Someone else would have. He decided he wasn't their pawn anymore. The gods would have killed him. And then you would be ruled by someone much, much worse.
You should have been a politician, Rook. Instead of, well, whatever it is you are besides an annoyance. But this city is mine. We need a real leader. You know who else wants a leader? The Antom. And if someone plays the role they want, they are very accepting. They also understand that bringing order to Treviso requires the purging of disruptive elements that cause nothing but chaos. So go to Tearstone Island. Have your little showdown with the gods, fight your pointless battle, and leave the city to me.
It makes sense now. Every decision.
Прошел? Прошел?
decision they made shows it.
The other officials, of course, know nothing.
Of course. I'm surprised they even remember the governor's name.
I take it you heard? The butcher's dead.
And in his place is the traitor we knew was lurking. And the Antam fell in line?
Eventually is apparently playing the role they want.
The governor has given them a clear purpose. They were more cunning than I thought.
The lectures, the insults. Eventually made sure all we saw was a hopped-up bureaucrat who was jealous that Treviso loves the crows. If someone had told me Eventually was in charge of the Antam, I wouldn't have believed it. And yet...
Yes, but you have forced them into the open.
The hand that leashed Treviso. The butcher was the mouth, but the hand was Evenchi all along. They think they have the power in the Antam, and a network doing their will.
But we have the face of our enemy.
Evenchi will be hiding, so we will hound their Antam and make them desperate.
When the governors show themselves again, we end this.
We'll stop Evenchi.
The gods. Did you learn where they will be?
Tearstone Island. Evenchi confirmed it before they left.
We know the time to face Elgarnon and Gillenane approaches, but it will not take us long to find Evenchi.
You have been our ally through all this. It would be an honor to have your help against the governor again.
We'll let you know when we'll make our move. And after that, Treviso will be free.
There's an interesting letter there, Rook.
An art merchant has information on the Antam?
Mistress Trella.
Nice, just.
Visit her gallery and ask her what
A journal?
are up to.
About seeing Venatori and Crow meeting.
О, я телепортируюсь.